greens. But obviously I lead with the wrap just because that is a first to market. It might get the real spinning about the business, and it's little, we all have those skeptics, and I'll be honest, I love a skeptic. I love to prove people wrong, so I enjoy that. But I just listen the whole time, and if they're talking about their kids, I'm like, you need confianza. If they're, walking a little slower, I might point them towards the relief. I think it's really important. They don't know that we're listening the whole time. Just talk in the wrap room, make it very personal. And, I think people appreciate that.
Absolutely. Stacy, do you have anything to add? What works for you?
I always like to just ask people, what is your most pressing issue? What's really bothering you the most today? Is it stress? Is it your job? Do you need a little bit more energy? Are you having trouble sleeping? So just ask a couple basic questions and just see what their needs are. Keep it simple.
Absolutely. I always find just listening and not going for a sale is what works best. Just listen to them, see what they're saying, and don't listen to respond. Don't listen to them to try to have an answer that you want to tell them. Actually be listening from your heart and see what they really need. You will hear the answer of what they actually need. So, all right, we have our loyals. We've explained the customer program so well, so perfect. We know exactly what products they want. And here we go. How do you retain your customers after those 3 months, Stacy? How does that look for you?
So I think it's so important from day one to start some type of database. I personally started with an email list, and I put all my loyal customers into that email list. And so I remind them once a month, maybe sometimes twice, with just a follow-up email. Hey, have you tried this product? Or check out our new product that just came out. Or is there anything I can do to help you? Just a real simple email just to reach out to them. But I also like to use newsletters. I'll do a quarterly newsletter, especially around the holidays when we have the packages. I physically will print them out, put the labels, I have their information all on a label, and mail them out. People love getting mail. They love mail, and it just shows that you're still there and you're taking the time to stay connected to them.
Lori, how about you? How often do you follow up, and what's your best method?
Okay, I'm an organized mess, so I'll just be really honest. I think Stacey's great, but that's not me. That's not my personality. So what I do are two main things consistently. I have started a customer page on Facebook that I add only my personal customers that I actually sign. I add them to a group page. I don't spam that page. I just talk about every third or so day. Okay, I post the product, talk about it, ask for testimonials. But what I also do is kind of comical, but it works for me. If any of y'all picked up my phone right now, you would probably pull your hair out, but it works for me. So any of you with the same type of personality, I think this will work for too. So when you're creating a contact in your iPhone or your smartphone, what you want to do is when you sign a customer up, right in front of that name, say her name is Amy, you put the simple letters LC. And so it organizes all of them together, and then I can sit on my plane ride here to Orlando to come to conference, a 2-hour plane ride, and I can go through all of them and say, how are you loving your products? And what I do is I keep all those message threads in my phone. My phone's probably going to blow up at any time. But I go back and I look at our previous conversation because let's just face it, I can't remember it all. I just can't. And so it allows me to be able to have a little easy, quick follow up, and then ask them a question from where we left off. And to take it even a step further with that, I have my potential loyal customers in my phone like that too. And so instead of saying LC, Amy, you would put PLC, John. And so anytime that you've created a conversation with them, you go right back to it because it reminds you right then and there. So that's my follow-up, is having that Facebook page that's just for your customers that you post maybe every 3 days to once a week. And then, of course, my follow-up method on my phone.
I love that. It's brilliant because a lot of moms, our brains are in a million places. You pull up Amy on your cell phone and you're like, oh, was she a potential? Is she actually loyal? Like, where are we at? So I think that's just brilliant.
And sometimes I even put a description in there like, the cute blonde, or, the guy that's looking to lose weight, where I met them. And Chick-fil-A play area. So I know exactly who I'm talking to.
That's awesome. That is such a good tip to add. All right, so we're following up with them. Oh, actually, I want to tell you a tip. All those green people in the crowd that have that green personality, there's a couple, yeah. How you do it is you start a file folder system, because I know you like your paperwork. And what you can do is you put like 1 through 31 in the files, and the day you sign up the loyal customer, put them in the corresponding day. And then say it's the 15th, you know to look in your 20th, so you can call people and say, hey, your auto ship's about to run in 5 days, and you can follow up with them that way. So I love that because we have aspects for every personality color type.
I agree.
For a way to check up on them. Okay, so we're calling them